to attempt to show off the spin and curl today, along with a couple other products that I really have fallen in love with. And so, you can see that my hair is not terribly long, but the spin and curl will actually work even with 4 inches of hair. So I am going to start by pulling this. I have very fine hair, but I have a lot of it, so I got to pull it out of the way to be able to get to the stuff on the bottom. And the first thing that I'm going to do is utilize this wonderful product. This is a heat protectant. If you are going to use any kind of heat tool, you're going to want to make sure that you utilize a product like this. It was very cool because Chi demonstrated this for us when they first brought it out, and you can actually feel the difference if you do it on your hair, or if you do it on the back of your hand and run a hairdryer across both hands. You can't feel heat on the one that you sprayed. So this is a new amazing spin and curl tool. It has a temperature. There's low, medium, and high. It also has different amounts of time that you're going to have it hold the curl so that you get exactly what you need. I've been playing around with this a little bit and have kind of figured out that I'm a 17-second kind of person. It is totally cool on the outside. It has a little put this towards your head, and then these buttons actually suck the hair up into the product whichever way you want to go. And the nice thing is that obviously you use one button on one side of your head and the other button on the other side of your head, and you get everything set up the way you like it. So here we go. I will show you this. So you put this right upside. You take about 1 inch or so of hair and lay it right into the tool and push the button that pulls the hair right into the machine. It's going to stop, and then you just wait for it to beep, and that will allow you to release the curl. And hi, Linda. Thanks for joining me live, and we'll see how this works. So right there, and you can see this amazing curl. Now I have a little bit thinner hair, very fine hair, so I may take a little more than some other people in being able to show this off. And obviously for me, I can't get all the way to the back of my head, but I have my hairstyle is a little bit shorter towards the back, so I don't necessarily curl this up. But it is so easy, and it allows me to really kind of play with my hair and get me volume. And I will show you. Hopefully, I've never done a live like this, so I figure I just would continue and try it out. I'm actually working with the new Facebook Live interface, where it is showing me some information, which is kind of cool. The neat thing is that it just stops spinning when it stops spinning, and you wait for the thing to beep. We have 3 fantastic Chi tools that have come out with this campaign. I'll push that out a little bit. One of them is the spin and curl. The other one is our new compact hair dryer that actually has 2 attachments for it. The neatest thing about this hair dryer is that it has the ionic technology that gives you that extra volume by just drying your hair, and it also has this blue light technology which takes and cleans the air as it grabs it from your environment and throws it on your hair. So here we are in this interesting time that we're in, where being able to clean the air around you would be amazing. And it's a small hair dryer, so it's really easy to use. I may actually demo it sometime, but I was definitely in need of a new hair dryer because my hair dryer was starting to act up, and I am really impressed with how well it worked for me. So now I'm going to go do this other layer, and then I will just use my fingers to style it. Put some more of the heat protect on, because the fine hair, they definitely don't want the heat. You know, this tool is really gentle. It also has some technology built in that if you put too much hair into it, the thing is actually going to stop working. So you're not going to get your hair stuck in the tool and have it yanked off, which is really impressive. But once you get the hang of it, it really doesn't take a long time, which is kind of nice. The biggest thing that I've learned is you have to be so patient in waiting for it to finish. The funny part is you don't necessarily have to wait, but it really does give you the absolute best curl if you give it the time. And I have to remember that even though I'm in a hurry, that it works better if I brush it out and don't end up putting tangles in there. And you can see that I have this right up next to my head. I'm flinging it around. I don't have to worry about heat. I've been a straight flat iron user for quite a while. I have really baby fine hair that loves to be straight. My mom used to give me perms when I was little to try to put body in my hair, and they would hardly ever last for any time period, which was really funny. So I've tried to embrace, but I'm sure that it's the same thing for everybody. You want what you don't have. So those people with curly hair would love to have my straight hair, and here I am putting this straight hair through all of this to make sure that it gets body and curl and a little bit of joy, because I definitely prefer the curls to just about anything else. And here we are, kind of coming down the home stretch, just a few pieces here and there. But this also has the capability of putting curls in multiple directions, getting those really beachy waves. You know, it just, the shine that it provides, and I don't have to think about it too hard, but holy cow. And the other thing that I've noticed, which is really crazy, is that I actually see more than one day of volume. And it doesn't matter if it's a little or a regular chunk, it still works the same way without damaging the hair. And I don't know if this light is good enough for you to see everything. Oop, I get that part out of my face. I'll get this one. The hardest part that I have using the flat iron, I think, is that I never remember which way to curl it. And so with this, I just get to push a button. It makes it really easy for me. I don't have to worry about stuff. You can see over here, it's this wonderful bouncy curl. That this side over here has got all of this body and bounce. You know, this is my straight side. We'll get that round off. So this new Facebook Live let me kind of add some details and comments before I started. I have no idea how they showed up. I'm kind of excited. I did find, and I will make sure that I post the link directly to the Spin and Curl if you want to order one. I will also make sure that I post the link for the heat protectant spray, and then the last piece that's going to help really work this particular setup. Find the button. The other thing I kind of noticed is that, you know, if you have really long hair, a lot of times the ringlet curls are really easy because you don't have to have them directly up on top. But I like to have a little bit of extra volume up there. So I've found that if I kind of maneuver the thing upwards a little bit when I start the curl, it actually gets it closer to my head. And we are in the home stretch here. And I am really shocked at how well this worked. It'll be interesting to watch this afterwards. And holy cow, I love this new part about this new Facebook Live, because I can actually see how long the live is running. I can see all the comments. Yep. I love that it beeps when it's done. So you can see here that there's a lot of shine and stuff in that curl. Now we have this other new product called BioSilk, which there's a lot of people who know Chi know this BioSilk product, and it is a kind of a leave-in conditioner, gives you a little bit of that bounce. So I'm just going to take it, rub it on my hands, and kind of just rub through my head, shake it out, and voila, there we go. That would have taken me a whole lot longer with a flat iron, and probably a lot more frustration. So I'm really excited, and I'll show you a couple other tricks for this. So it's got these modes, and you can program what you need, but we turn it off. We have a wonderful extra piece that is a cleaning part that slides right into the back of the tool. If I can get it in there. There's like a little slot. There we go. And so it's all the way down in there. And when you turn it on, it knows it's in that way. It knows it's in clean mode. You press any button. Oh, and it got twisted. So see, that's what happens when you get stuff stuck. There we go. And now it actually says clean. You press the button and it's going to rotate that thing around in there and take off any product or anything. It goes both directions. You don't have to do it yourself. And when it's finished, it stops. Pull it out, turn the thing off, and you are good to go. I am in love with all of our Chi products. I have been using the shampoo and the conditioner and the leave-in repairing serum because as I'm getting older, I'm finding that I like not drying my hair very often, so my hairdresser and I had done a whole lot of highlights to where I looked almost blonde. So obviously that's totally strips your hair completely. And the Chi, she was really impressed as to the condition of my hair now that I've been using these products. And so now I have this amazing hair dryer, I have this amazing styling tool, and we also have the Chi hair color. The most amazing thing about the Chi hair color is that it is not ammonia, it's peroxide. And it doesn't have that overwhelming chemical smell. And so I did my hair last night, and it looks, I mean, it was hilarious because my son looked at me the day and he goes, "Hey, your hair's darker." I was laughing. But he would have noticed more if it had been as, I've done home color probably 30 plus years, and that is one of those things that I will always dye my hair because, I don't know, I'm not ready for gray. I may do that. I may be gray when I'm 90, but right now I'm enjoying this too much. But thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I've never done anything like this before, and it worked better than I expected. And I appreciate you all. I hope you're being safe. And those of you who are essential, I hope you have good karma going for you, and we appreciate you. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Glasses. Where did my glasses go? There they are. Okay.